Right, good morning guys. So this video, I'm going to unbox these, I'm going to cut out these plastic covers from PC products, the socket and switch bead. And you'll see that I've got no cables in there behind them. The reason being is that I want to get the plaster in, because I want to move this job on, paint this room, move all my tools into this room, so that I can first fix the other room, because we're squashed on space here. So this was a great way of getting the plaster in without me having to actually first fix the cabling. So I've put conduit in the walls for the sockets in the brickwork, and this is a stud wall which is open on the other side. So as you can see, I'm going to decorate this weekend, get some paint on the walls, and then what I can do is I can move all my tools out of the other room, which is jam-packed at the moment, into here, and then that allows me to first fix that room. And that way I can stay ahead of the plaster. So part of the ongoing thing that I want to talk about while I'm doing these videos is sort of roles and responsibilities in the industry, and kind of work our way through the City Guilds 5357 coursework. So part of the 105 unit is about roles and responsibilities, and I kind of want to cover that. And also it's about Gantt charts and critical path analysis, and obviously making sure that you stay ahead of the curve so that the job doesn't roll on. If the job rolls on, people are losing money. That's not good for anybody. Nobody wants to lose money. So as I'm going through this, I'm also going to put on video content of the different modules that I'm teaching at the same time. And in that way, anybody that uses this resource, whether you're an apprentice, whether you're an adult learner that's gone through a fast track course, or somebody who just wants to brush up on current things, current ways of doing things. Hopefully this helps a lot of people out. I'm not doing it for myself. In fact, this actually slows me down, to be fair. It took me 8 hours to chase out 7 sockets last weekend. It's not good going. So I'm doing this for you guys. And hopefully for every learner that comes after you as well. So as I was saying, this is socket and switch bead from PC products. There aren't any cables in there. I'm going to cut this open now, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So let me just adjust that video. Zoom that in. Go that way a bit with it. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so let's cut these open. So Pete has given me this, get that in the camera. Pete has given me this tool, cutting these open, bit of a hook knife. It does say on the front of these, take care when removing centre panel, isolate from supply, which makes perfect sense if there's cabling in there. The other great thing about this is, when I was doing my first fix, before I walk away, I always do some testing, R1, R2 testing, and that way I can make sure that all my circuits are complete and that they're tested up to that point. So if I walk away and a socket gets damaged or circuit gets damaged and I've lost continuity, I can say that that wasn't like that when I left. And then before I leave, I used to get my apprentices to go around and strip all these switches and sockets. So when we came back to do our second fix, all of that was done. All we had to do was just screw the accessories on. So these products are fantastic for that. Okay, you ready? Let's cut this in. Now the biggest fear is slipping and it going scoring across the plasterwork. And I've got to try and make that good, so I'm trying to be really careful to keep the blade inside the socket, not giving it too much force because I really don't want it to ping out and scratch right away across the plaster. So I'm trying to be careful. Staying nice and there we go, it's gone. I'm sure these are usually easier to take out. I'm just being really, really careful. And there we go. I don't know if you can see that, so we can zoom it in a bit more. There you go. So as you can see, there's a really close finish on that, all the way around, really smooth, plasters all the way up to it, there's no breakout, and when I fit my room stat on there, it's going to look perfect, no making good. Now I'll get to the next one. Okay, so this one is going to be my switch. Same deal, it says on the front, obviously isolate before supply, there aren't any cables in there. I'm just going to cut this out, being really careful not to slip. I hope I'm doing these products justice, Pete. I want to make it clear to everyone while I'm doing this as well, is that Pete doesn't get anything out of this other than the fact that I choose, I use this product and then I give him an honest review. So, he wants me to just be honest with what I think about it, which I will do. There are pros and there are cons, as with anything, and you kind of have to weigh up the right job for you and what works in your particular situation. I wouldn't use these every single time, but for what I'm doing now, these were the perfect solution. Okay, there we go. See if I can bring that in a bit closer. Tilt that down. That one I'm probably better off doing is taking that off of there, aren't I? Right, bear with me. Again, I'm not editing these videos, I haven't got the time. But as you can see, nice clean edges all the way around. Now, one of the problems that I foresee with this, this is great for a finished product. Okay, the decorators, there's no making good around these ones. There is one down here that's got a chip around it. I'll show you in a second. It's going to make the plasterer's going to have to, the decorator's going to have to make good. Decorator being me in this instance. But you can see these are good. Now, obviously, from a second fix point of view and from a decorator's point of view, these are great. You can come in, switches on, or decorate, switches on straight away and walk away. Quick, minimalist. If I was coming back to this job further down the line as the second electrician or third electrician coming into the job, there have been instances where I want to be able to drop these boxes out the wall to be able to get cables up, for whatever reason. I don't know how easy that is going to be, if I'm honest with you, because of the lip that's there. So we'll see. Maybe what I'll do is I'll set one up and see if I can actually get it out without damaging the plaster. That'll be another video. If I drop down to this double socket here, you can see the same situation. What's happened here, obviously we've got a bit of damage there. That's obviously the plasterer's mistake. He obviously hasn't done it deliberately. I have to say, this plasterer that I use is absolutely amazing. This is smooth. There's no streaks. You go into the corners, and this is usually where you can tell a good plasterer from a bad plasterer. Go into the corners. If it looks like they've smeared it on with a brush, chances are they have, and you get a terrible finish. But this guy, in there, it's a little bit rough because obviously they can't get the trowel all the way in. But it's absolutely perfect in these corners. That is pretty smooth. Again, I'm really happy with what he's done here. He did this whole room in 2 days, and that was hardwood. So 10 to 15 mil of hardwood, and then a 2 to 3 mil skim over the top. And that's good going, if you ask me, for 2 days' work. The sockets down here, they are slightly further in the wall than they are intended, which is why I'm getting this bit of breakout. But again, I'm not too I'm not too worried about that. It serves my purpose. As I keep saying, the reason I did this is because I wanted the plasterer to come in and do his work so I could decorate and move all my tools in here. So there aren't even cables in these switches or sockets at all. So we've got 1, 2, 3 sockets in a row where the wardrobe and the dressing table are going to be. 2 of those will probably be in the back of the wardrobes and won't get used, but they're there just in case. And then we've got a socket and a light either side of the bed. So 1 there and 1 there. And again, I've only this is just a draw cord. This is a bit of Cat 5 cable that I had kicking around. Just a draw cord down to that socket. And that is just going to be a socket. And actually what I've done is I've deliberately forgotten to put a Cat 5 point in this room, because I'm thinking I'm going to cut down on Wi-Fi as well. So we're going to have a Cat 5 point in here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I cut out plasterboard that's already been plastered, and you know how to be careful with that and take care. So there won't be a switch and socket bead on that, but the finish will still be good. And as you can see on this side of the wall, you know, nothing's been finished yet. No cables have been put in. I've got the noggin to put in there yet again. I just did that to get the plaster on the wall. And then this is the other side of that wall in the bedroom. You can see the switch over there. And I've got that cable to bring in. So it is still open. And then this is the other room at the moment, which is absolute chaos because I had to get everything out so that I could finish, get the other room plastered. But this is everything that's got to go back in the other room. So there's a doorway to put in there, and then I've built a little mezzanine floor up there for my boy. He's going to have his drum kit up there, away from the house. So yeah, it's going to be cool. I'm really pleased with the way it's all turning out. But there you go. So one other thing that I want to talk about before I go, let me just put this back on the stand again.